to welcome everybody to the City of Leavenworth Planning Commission, our regular meeting for Monday, June 6, 2020. Roll call, established quorum. There is 4 of us here, so we do know we have a quorum, so thank you for the commissioners who are present. Thank you. Approval of minutes. May 9th was our last meeting, 1830 South Broadway, rezoning, just to refresh you. The 4900 South 4th Street to 7 Brew Coffee were the 2 things we reviewed at the last month meeting. I have looked at those minutes very carefully. They were very extensive, needless to say, especially with the 4900.
I'm so sorry.
They were very extensive. Thank you, Michelle. They were very extensive minutes on that. I started reading those. So I have looked at that. Does any commissioner have any additions, changes, or anything to those minutes?
I'll just say for Brian's benefit, since we do need all 4 of you to vote on it to have a quorum to vote, we have checked with the city attorney in the past, and it is okay for commissioners to vote on minutes that they were not here for that
Okay,
meeting.
good. Thank you.
So,
Thank
yes.
you, Julia.
And
So,
I read through them.
thank you. With that, then I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes as submitted for May 9th.
I make a motion.
Joe?
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Old business none, new business 2022-09 sub. Balls Edition, 2107 South 4th Street. Consider a final plat for Balls Edition. I knew when I seen this, and one of the persons related to that Balls Edition is present tonight. He was aware of this in 2020. We did look at this, the Planning Commission, in 2020 and May 2020, so I see kind of a procedural issue on this, what related to on the final plat of Balls Edition, which is the Price Chopper area, in addition, what's going on in that area for that final plot. So with that, would Julie, staff report, please?
Yep, so as you said, you saw this exact same plat in May of 2020. And this is just a 1-lot plat for the Price Chopper property, basically. And the plat was requested just to clean up some existing utility easements and platted setback lines in conjunction with that remodel that they did on the store here recently. There's absolutely nothing changing with the lot layout, or there were no exterior additions to the building. Again, it was just initially even to clean up some existing platted easements and such. And the development regulations require that a plat be recorded within 18 months of being approved. And just through some administrative oversight, that got overlooked on the part of the applicant, and it did not get recorded. And so we just had to have them come back through and get another approval from you guys before it goes to get recorded. And really the intent of that is that sometimes over the course of 18 months, conditions could change. And so, we don't want something getting recorded that was approved 15 years ago and, things are completely different. So that's there for a reason. There was absolutely no change, and nothing that changed with the condition of the lot or the site or anything like that. We just kind of had to check that box and jump back through this hoop again.
Thank you. Does any commissioner have any questions on Julie on this, on the situation of Balls in this final plat? Any questions? The applicant is here. And why don't you, sir, come up to the podium just a minute and please tell us your name. Again, I've had the pleasure of saying hello to him and the fantastic renovation at Price Chopper. Thank you. We talked about that. I think some key words were oversight. I heard you say oversight and proper recording on this and planning commission approval. And you've already said guilty, just it slipped through the cracks, so thank you. Anything else you'd best give us your name and
No, I'm Roger Dill. I'm
Yeah,
with
thank you,
Renaissance
Roger.
Infrastructure Consultants. We're the engineer and land surveyors on the project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you just spoke a minute ago, Michelle certainly let me know before the 18-month was up to get this recorded, and I neglected to have that done, and it's absolutely on me, and that's why it's back in front of you guys. There's, as Julie had said, no changes to the property. The exterior is the same. It's just a right-of-way, or not right-of-way, I'm sorry, easements and setbacks that are getting cleaned up. And I'm here to answer any other questions you guys might have.
Thank you, sir. Does anyone have any questions on Roger on this final plat, on this addition and doing it proper, it's all proper, according to the proper time? Any questions? Any commissioner on this? Okay. If that's the case, then I will close any outside discussion. Thank you, Roger, for coming to participate in that. We're now strictly commissioners' discussion only. Does any commissioner have any concern, questions on this, for us internally on this final plat?
I have
Were these requested?
No, sir.
Anyone?
No.
As you know, then we have three options. We can approve it, we can disapprove it, and we can request additional time if needed for that. Any discussion on that? If not, I will take a motion on one of those three options.
I move we approve the plat.
Okay, I heard that a recommendation has been made on that we approve the plat by Bill. On that, I need a second.
I second that
Any
motion.
questions? If that's the case, all in favor of that, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. This concludes our meeting of the June 6th meeting with that. And sir, thank you for coming and representing that, and thank you for coming. Thanks. Thanks, sir.
We'll give you a call once we get all our signatures.